So these are supposedly just dry roasted, no oil, no nothing, just dry roasted peanuts and salt. Well, all it says is peanuts, but I'm assuming, and my natural assumption would be that they're dry roasted. I just said roasted. Never mind. That's the only reason I bought them. I thought they were dry roasted and salted. But what I'm doing is going through them, even the ones that aren't open yet, trying to determine if it's oil or what they use to roast them. Because if it's oil, well, it would have been false advertisement, but I guess not anymore. Because it doesn't say dry roasted. That was my natural assumption, though. Because it doesn't make any sense to, why would you fry up the product in oil? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to fry it in oil. All you have to do is just it might be oil. I guess we'll see. Last time I put them in a bag of bread, and the moisture of the bread either made them soft and made them moisturize in a way that the oil became very apparent, and it was more oil than I would have ever anticipated. I mean, just seemed drenched. Literally, the term drenched is maybe an understatement. They seemed drenched in oil. I couldn't even eat them once they were moistened by the bread. If that's what happened, I'm going to do the experiment again and see what happens. So as it turns out, yesterday around I guess 5:30, 6 o'clock, I started to peel the peanuts and I put the bread in there, and the bread is actually drying out. It's pretty much dried around the edges. It's really hard, like almost crouton. And the peanuts didn't absorb any moisture at all. I don't know what happened last time. I guess in the library somebody did swap out the bread and peanuts that I had for some really soft, oil drenched peanuts. This didn't work. The peanuts are still really crunchy, and the bread is drying out. No, it turns out it did work. Just not on all peanuts. Some of them are displaying some kind of oil around the edges there. Um, it's kind of hard to see with this camera. It's not a really good camera. It chooses to be good when it wants to be. It's definitely there. They're not soft, but the oil is becoming apparent around the edges here on some of them. They're still really crunchy, just like I pulled them out the shell yesterday, but the oil is making itself apparent with just a little bit of moisture from the bread. These are two of the nuts. I guess this one doesn't really have any oil. This one is very oiled. You can see it around the edges there. It's definitely oil. This one, no, not at all. I don't see it. But this one definitely. So the experiment worked. But what it proved is that the ingredients are not telling the truth about everything that's in there. The peanut says, the bag says just